So, in discussing the past few months and the decline of your health, something that's just become clear to both of us is that the dividends, unfortunately, that years and years of unpaid caregiving work have had for you is a deficit of health, and suddenly having no income for 3-4 pay cycles, and then suddenly you're not able to work and your husband is only being offered 19-20 hours a week, but not what he had been making at the job where he'd been for 6 years.
About half.
Yeah. Just has not covered the bills even a little bit. I think it's a miracle that lights are on. I know it's been just a constant struggle with that, but you were sharing with me, kind of what your thoughts are about why catching up your mortgage first is the main thing that you wake up in the morning thinking about, and the last thing that you're thinking about as you go to bed. Can you talk about that and how you feel about this home that our parents built 13 years before you were born? The only home that we've ever known of as home growing up, and what we really thought would be Karen and Jay's forever home. And I think forever home maybe has taken on a little bit of a different meaning for Karen. But Karen, if you could just kind of share from your heart about that, that would be...
I guess I would like the opportunity that I worked really hard to try to give to other people that I've taken care of to pass in my own home where I'm comfortable. I'd like to have at least a little bit of time, a week or two, where I feel safe and secure and have a little peace of mind, so that my husband and I could have some time to process it together, and just, I feel like I deserve to pass here.
You did, yeah. And I feel the same way. A lot of what you see with beyond the chronic kidney disease, but a lot of the congestive heart failure, I really feel like is Karen's heart's been broken over and over again, and she's just kept going. Her body is very frail at this point, but she's one of the strongest women that I know. And the idea that, in a month that this house could be sold out from under her, when they had a very human thing happen to them and no resources to fix it. As her big sister, that really just feels unfair. It also kind of feels a little, I don't know if unfair is the right word, but the fact that Jason and I aren't in a position to do anything about it. I feel like this is what we're doing about it. And I don't know if that's enough, but Karen's the introvert of the two of us. But she's still got a voice and she's still here. And we don't know. It's always possible that she could have some of the stress pulled off of her and maybe rally a little bit. Maybe she could get a pacemaker that would extend her life by a little bit. But every waking moment right now just has this neon sign. And as of yesterday, it's saying July 17th, July 17th. And all she can picture is somebody padlocking the door. And the heirlooms that our grandparents left, that our parents left, the special needs cats that they take care of, trying to figure out in a month's time what to do. She's not asking for a lot. They're really not. If she's gonna go, she just wants to go in her own bed. And I'm probably a little selfish, but I think Jay would probably join me in this selfishness. We don't want her to go anywhere. Her best chance and their best chance is for us to catch things up and keep them caught up. And then if Karen passes, you know, we can see about selling the house. We can see about Jay staying in the house and maybe getting some roommates to help with the bills. But right now, Karen, she's such a loving, giving person. This is somebody who rescued a kitten that rode all the way from West Nashville to Jolton up in her engine. You know, even the animals around here are survivors. Somebody with such a sweet and tender heart. She was a really good aunt to my kids. And she was an exemplary daughter to our parents. And she did it while dealing with her own health problems. I'm not the only one that's had sepsis. Our mom passed with sepsis. My uncle passed with sepsis. But Karen is a sepsis survivor multiple times too. And we just want to pull some of the stress off her. It would be great if somebody that knows how could give her a haircut. If somebody could offer to take Jay to and from work. Because she really is at a point now where it's probably not a great idea for her to drive. And their vehicle is not doing great anyway. But if you can step out and help in any way that you can, and if you can't help right now, if you can share Karen's story, my sister's story, if you can share and pray and just see what you feel like God would have you do, or if you're not a believer, Karen's a believer. But if you're not a believer, just what your heart's telling you is a kind thing to do. I can't think of anybody that I know who's more deserving of it. Karen, would you mind sharing a little bit about why you would like to be able to have some time, at least with some peace here with Jay?
Well, for one thing, logistically, it's the thought of trying to deal with all this very quickly at the same time.
Can I be blunt? I'm the blunt sister.
I'm not going to make it.
It'll kill her. It'll kill her.
That's number one. But this house is just a house. And I know that. It's just a thing. And I'm leaving things behind, and I don't mind that at all. But I do love this house. And I love all the love that has been put into this house. And we have put a lot of effort and money and time and sweat and tears in this house. My husband and I, and our whole family has for a long time. But there's an eagle above the fireplace that was the first thing hung in this house when my parents moved in. I don't want to take that eagle down. There's memories everywhere I look. It would just be, it would be precious to be able to, it's just what I want.
And I don't think it's too much to ask. I really don't. And I know that there are people who are not going to be able to help, but if you can share Karen's story, and for as long as we can, we're going to keep telling different aspects of the story. Hopefully, we can capture a few videos of the cats. But if you're somebody that loves animals, this is an animal sanctuary. It really is. Karen and Jay, they were like Jason and I, and actually like our own parents. They lost babies. They don't have human babies here. But they have fur babies that are very precious. And some of them are wild. They were dumped here. And Karen went through the process of getting them all spayed and neutered. But they've found a way to take care of these cats that won't really approach other people. So it makes a difference even to animals. So if you can share this with the animal lovers in your life and just ask them to take the time to listen to this story and to share. I don't know what it takes to make a viral video. I don't know if we're in a world yet. I hope we're still in a world where you can see somebody's heart breaking in real time and feel motivated to do something. Sometimes I don't know. But we were raised to help others, and that's what she's done. And now, when she needs it most, she's isolated. They both are. They just need friends to come alongside them, maybe even friends they've never met, and to pray over them or to love on them and just say, we care. We heard your story. We had a relative like that. We watched them lose everything. Or we lost our parents' home. We lost things that were precious to us and we never got them back. Please don't make my sister go through that. Please. And hey, if you've got a job that will pay Jay, he's one of the hardest workers in the restaurant industry. He has hustle and he has experience. But he has
his customer service has made him famous.
Yes. He is especially West Nashville famous. So if you've got a place for him in customer service,
for Mr. J.
That would be amazing. But any way you can help. We're going to come back though, and we're going to visit again. We're doing little things around the house. We've just moved out a sofa, and we've moved a bed into the den for Karen. Oh, baby.
I'm okay. It's okay.
No, you don't.
It's okay. It's okay, go ahead.
So, I'm going to come back again. She's not going to be alone through any of this. You're not going to be alone. But we need some people that can help in ways that we can't. And so, maybe you're one of my old friends. If you ever spent a moment partying your behind off with no alcohol, eating fried chicken and pizza that my parents bought you, I'm not going to tell you that you have to try to get it back to them because they're beyond it. But if this place ever gave you a place to make memories at a sleepover, please, just help however you can. Because we've got to stop this. We don't want a scum-sucking mortgage overlord to step in and wipe away what's been here for 60 years. I want my children and my great-grandchildren to come visit Uncle Jay, or who knows, maybe Aunt Karen, maybe things turn around. And if you have any ends with anybody and can get oxygen tanks out here for less than $300 or $400, we need to know about it. But we'll come back again. Karen and I have special places around the property that we can show you. But it's not a real estate video. We all agree she needs to be here. Please do whatever you can to help us make that possible. And we'll do whatever we can. Maybe together we can. But you're not alone. Just, guys, you know how to speak up for other people. Sometimes you have to hit a GoFundMe. But I'm not embarrassed. Jason and I live at home with a special needs son who is a Special Olympics champion. But even before he lost his job, and by the way, you only get 12 weeks of unemployment. We just weren't in a position to do what they need right now to fix this. Especially once the mortgage company jumps in and in a very predatory way adds a whole lot of extra fees. The fact is, if we could get that paid up, we could probably keep it going. The problem is they've added all these fees and they're not going to waive them. So we've got to catch it up. Anything you can do to help that, we would appreciate. And maybe you go circle it on your calendar for July the 17th. But so much before that, we need to get this settled. This is weighing on her. And that congestive heart failure is weighing on her. I mean, she said it best, it's exhausting to be existing. What does it feel like with your muscles wasting away just to sit here? What does that feel like in your body now?
Not like me. Sometimes trying to brush my hair or anything, I don't have the strength to hold my arms up.
She has chairs stationed throughout the house so that she can sit down and rest for a minute, going room to room. Oxygen would really help with that. If we could get her in better shape, it's possible that she could have a pacemaker put in and it would give her even just months. It would be so nice to have another Christmas in this house. If it was the last Christmas in this house, that's okay. But we need more time. And you're the only way we can do that. So whatever you can do. If you buy pizza for the family every week, maybe fix spaghetti at home instead. See if you can help that way. And if there's anything that I can do for you, or that Jason can do, just let us know, and we'll do that. I love you. You're not alone. Tell her that.